Good morning, everyone, and happy 91st Labor Day in Grand Falls-Windsor. This truly is a wonderful, wonderful day for us all. You know, when we have opportunity to come together and celebrate as community, and as community we do. When we see, you know, the Boston Bruins, when we see the Elks Royal Purple who come out, when we see some members of the former mill unions who are here, and the present mill unions who are here, when we see our cadets, when we see our young people, and when we remember people like Dan Hiscock and Ed Flood and all of those members who for years and years made it their journey to ensure that labor was front and center in and part of our everyday lives here, then we know we're doing it right. When we take the time to recognize all of that, the accomplishments and the achievements that have been brought to this area have been brought because pioneers in the form of those two people and all the others who have been part of labor in this community have seen to it for us. And we've seen and recognized and acknowledged that many times before. But when we look at the working conditions, for example, that people experience today, the wages that people have today, the overall betterment of lives that people have today, then we know we need to stop and we need to thank organized labor. And in that vein, I too would like to thank Kathy and Diane for all the work that they do in ensuring that this tradition of 91 years never dies. I remember, yeah, I agree. I remember the days when we would go up to the ball field up there, and I remember the games and being up on the fields and all of those kinds of things, and that spirit is still with us. And you know, as we go about our daily lives, we need to remember why it is we take this particular first Monday of September and set it aside and mark it as special, and that's something that I hope we'll do in this community forevermore. The encouragement that we felt on the parade this morning was wonderful. I want to thank Premier Kathy Dunderdale and acknowledge her again. Not only is she the first female Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador, she's the first Premier to ever walk the parade here in Grand Falls-Windsor in 91 years. And she does that with a true heart because she has a deep compassion for this town. As she said, we've gone through some pretty difficult times here, and she's walked with us and beside us, and she will continue to do that. So we're in very good hands here with this Premier and this government, and I really want to thank her for having taken the time out of her schedule to come here yet again today. Happy Labor Day to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here today.